Welcome to this Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco. You are in for a doozy of a show today. Lots going on around the country. Lots going on right here in New York City. We're coming to you live as we do every single day from the Corona Bunker Studios in the living room of my house in Staten Island, New York. And New York City, where our studio is usually, before there was a pandemic, is under attack like you cannot believe. The Black Lives Matter and Antifa folks have hijacked the social justice protests, and now it's just become all-out mayhem. At the same time, here in New York, our wacko left-wing mayor, Bill de Blasio, has taken $1 billion, yes, $1 billion from the NYPD. And you got wackos like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez saying it's not enough. They didn't really take the $1 billion. No. In fact, they did. And not only did they defund the police to the tune of 16% of their 2019 budget, what they did immediately was abolish the street crime unit. Street crime, there's like 1,000 cops. They go undercover, they surveil, they watch, they investigate. People don't tend to commit crimes when there's a cop in a uniform standing right there. They do commit crimes when they don't know there's a cop there, and that's why the street crime guys are so important in taking guns off the street. What happened yesterday was absolutely crazy here in New York, and it's happening around the country. Cops are literally becoming the victims of attacks. And yesterday in New York, there was a peaceful protest by a bunch of clergy members, a bunch of politicians. It was a great march. They were marching for faith, to keep the faith, peaceful, right? All of a sudden, people got out of hand. People coming out of nowhere. This lady comes out of nowhere and smashes a cop over the head with a cane, splits his skull open, and then surveillance video pops up, and it was featured in today's New York Post. These protests that are supposed to be peaceful, lo and behold, just a few blocks away from Cadman Plaza, where the protest march was yesterday, over the Brooklyn Bridge, pretty peaceful until cops' heads get split open. And caught on surveillance video right nearby, here are the Antifites getting their supplies together. Take a good look at this. It's hard to see, but watch it. I'll tell you what you're looking at. A little issue trying to do something new. My audio was out there. I don't know if you could see it perfectly. You should be able to. But that was a car pulling up and fortifying the protesters with baseball bats. Yeah, that was a guy opened the trunk. He was pulling out baseball bats, and the other guys are coming over and collecting them. And then you want to know why cops are getting their heads split open? Because the protesters who are supposed to be peaceful, they're giving out baseball bats. And I think the NYPD commissioner got attacked yesterday. The chief of police broke a finger. It's getting totally out of hand. At some point, the silent majority's got to speak up. More and more people are starting to speak up for the cops. And there was a poll out recently that like 80% of African-American people want cops in their neighborhood. So we're actually in a situation where the tail is wagging the dog. Something's got to change. Something's going to change for you right after this. We'll come back with some more news of the day right here on Biz TV.